I've had friends that own traditional electric bikes, and I've just heard horror stories about riding it, you know, to work or to school, and you go a little too far, and then you've got this heavy thing that's just hard to pull around. I love the fact that you can disconnect this. I mean, you could leave it at school or work or wherever, come back with your car later, or, you know, even towing it really isn't that bad. It doesn't add so much weight. I mean, you've still got the versatility of your bike, and you're not going to be kicking panniers. You're not going to be, it's almost like it isn't there. Still riding the bike like this just feels really comfortable. He's here in Mountain View, and he's brought a prototype, or kind of a, you know, it looks like it's beyond a prototype.
No, this is actually a full functioning unit. This is actually one of the units that we were showing at Interbike.
Okay, okay.
And it's freewheeling, and so it feels like you're pulling a piece of luggage through the airport.
Yeah, and that's also, you know, if you want to pedal your bicycle or whatever, it's not going to slow you down. There's no like zzz or anything like that.
No, absolutely, it freewheels.
Okay, and there's the little motor and the chain, and is this an LED light in here?
Yeah, so when you turn it on,
oh, cool.
So it does, and boy, I tell you what, when you're out on the road, that thing will, you can see that thing 3 blocks away.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. That's great to see. Everything here is built into the locking case, so I was told, yeah, there's like this on-off. This is, okay, so that's like a USB outlet, so you can charge your iPhone or something?
You can actually charge your phone. If we do have firmware updates to the unit, we can just send that to the customer. We can even do that over the internet, and they can actually download it into their unit and bring it up to speed.
Man, that is cool.
Pops right off.
Oh, cool.
And so with it being able to pop right off like that, we have the option of putting other types of lids on it. We're right now in the design and prototyping phase of a cargo lid.
Yeah, I was told about that, yes.
Yeah, so it'll add quite a bit more capacity to it for those people who are wanting to go to the grocery store or commute and want to take a couple bags with them.
Yeah.
We also will have a version that will have a black frame, and so if you do get a different color top, it will all match, and you can kind of blend it right into your bike.
So tell me, you know, Ken, are we going to have a spoiler lid at any point? Is that in the plans?
One of the things we will have, and I noticed that on your bike you've got fenders.
Mm-hmm.
We will have an option for fenders when we introduce it. Security is a big issue for us.
Yeah.
So on the arm we have a loop for...
that's the loop right there.
Okay.
Right there, and that's where you can lock it to your bike. And that's sweet, because you don't have to have like a huge cable.
That's right.
That's necessarily going all the way back.
And then on here to lock your goods, as well as to protect the battery and those other types of things, both from the elements and from people who might want to get in, is we've got this just a regular... These
kind of stand it up or something?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So when you disconnect it from your bike, one of the things we like is you can...
For storage in your garage, that is sweet.
Storage in your garage, minimize the space so people aren't tripping over it. This is a industry standard hitch. It's we went out and we said, do we need to design our own, or do we want to look to see what's best in class? And we decided this hitch, made by Raleigh, is best in class. And so with a hitch plate, you just take out your skewer off your rear hub and stick that in. And literally, once the bike is connected, it is a matter of just a few seconds to unhitch. We just have a Velcro quick release.
Velcro, got it.
And then it's simple to unplug it.
Okay. Wow.
There you are.
Nice. And then you can just plug that in with a standard. And how much does this weigh? I mean, you're a big guy.
This is 19 pounds.
Okay.
And the whole unit is 40 pounds. And the weight is really pretty important because it applies pressure to the axle so that the wheels, especially with a trailer, that you want a little bit of weight back there so that it is able to grip. This unit, you can buy an extra one of these seal lead acid batteries for $80 retail.
Oh, cool.
They'll last between, depending on if you're doing hills or flats, if you're a big person, a medium-sized person, you can go 10 to 12 miles on a charge without pedaling. Of course, if you pedal, you can go a lot further. We do have an option for a lithium battery. It will plug right into the same controller and operate, and you'll be able to get between 25 and 30 miles with the lithium. The product is going to MSRP for $549, but we do have extra throttles, plates, batteries, fenders, the cargo top. Those are all accessories that you can buy to trick out your ride.
Check it out, yeah. Hey, I'm a fan.
This throttle was designed to be incredibly flexible. So you can set this throttle up underneath to be a thumb throttle.
cool.
You can turn it around and go the other way and make it a finger throttle.
Okay.
You can put it down on a drop bar. You can put it up on an extender. You can put it on the right side, or you can put it on the left side. If you push it a little bit, it'll go a little bit. If you push it a lot, it'll go a lot. You have to push it for it to go.
It's interesting you say that, the safety issue. There's a lot of inertia. That's 40 pounds pushing your bike. Now, to be fair, this is rated at like 65, 70 pounds, so it's not like, and you're carrying your kids around in a burly trailer. They weigh, it depends on how many kids you got back there. So I'm putting on the adapter piece right here, and it's pretty simple. You just pull out your, quick release axle. I'm putting on an extra washer here. Back through like this, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's done. It's connected right now.
Yeah, so it just marries up really sweet. Just a quick release pin. Then we have a safety strap that we run through. I'm going to mount it here, and then it's going to be a finger. Is that going to be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I mean, we can set it up any way you want.
Yeah, let's give that a try.
I mean, the other way is we can set it up as a thumb throttle underneath, whichever you would prefer. We've made this intuitive enough that most anybody can set it up at home too. Once that's connected, the throttle will be live as soon as we turn it on in the back. We'll power up here. Okay, we're all connected, we're ready to go. Let's do just a little test. Lights on in the back, safety wise.
Yep, okay, cool.
And
so that's like... yeah, pretty stable, okay. My brakes still work. That's an important test right there. I'm going to do complete acceleration. Wow. That's pretty great because it's not jackknifing. There's no, it pushes me completely straight. So I'm out here on a quieter stretch of road, just pedaling along, sort of human power mode, and it feels pretty good. Going from a complete stop, not using the electricity, it's a little bit of weight. It kind of reminds me of a standard trailer. But the cool thing is, once you've got it up to speed, it gives you a little bit more inertia, and it keeps you going. So it's really, it doesn't change the ride all that much, and you can angle, you can kind of lean your turns, and it responds really well. I'm going to kind of show you how it looks back there. I'm going to come to a complete stop and just use the electric assist. So, okay, I'm almost completely stopped. Here we go. Okay, now this is a pretty decent speed. Whoa! And that's a good feeling. The electricity, you can definitely hear it surging back there, but it's not so loud. Yeah, just non-stop right now. It's pretty amazing. Hey guys, how's it going? Just testing out this electric bike thing, this trailer. Check it out. That's kind of cool. You can tell people are interested in this kind of product. Okay, I'm going up on the sidewalk. Followed me just fine. Passing all these cars. Whoa. The cool thing about the two-wheel design I've noticed is that even when I'm going fast and turning, any trailer is going to do a little bit of crack the whip, but the two wheels really keep it stable. Well, there we go. Pretty awesome product. I'm a big fan. The RideKick is sweet. Okay, so the RideKick definitely kicks when you're riding, and that's awesome. And I had a lot of fun taking it out for a test ride. So, you know, one of the benefits is definitely the electric drive. Like, that's tons of fun. But the other point of having any trailer, whether it's powered or not, is to be able to carry more stuff, keep the center of gravity low, and keep your, you're not kicking anything, kind of separating your cargo from your bike. But can it carry stuff? That's my question. So I went to Trader Joe's earlier today, and I got some bread, and I got some cereal, and some bananas. So this is a realistic bag of groceries right here, and I'm gonna try to, you know, fit this in. It's a little bit unfair because it's full of like boxy things, and I'm wondering how this is gonna work. I mean, it actually looks like, you know, look, that's pretty amazing. Look, it closes. Wow. Wow, okay, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, that's one very full box of groceries, and, you know, there are boxes in there, stuff that's not very flexible, and it was able to fit like no problem. I imagine if you went to the store, hopefully using reusable bags, by the way, you could kind of organize stuff. And again, this is really full. Like, this is full to the brim. So that's awesome. And like you were saying, Ken, you've got other options maybe down the road that have sort of racks and stuff, so you could carry even more. That's true?
That's correct.
That's correct. Okay.
And when we introduce it, there will be a larger capacity cargo top.
Okay. Okay, so you could get one that's like, instead of lower, like aerodynamic, you get one that's even like a little bit bigger?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's cool. And for people that really need the extra load, I mean, you can always put on that little, you know, shelf thing in your basket or your panniers or whatever, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Just the foundation of this, I think it's really solid. You know, it performed really well. It gripped, it cornered well. I had a great time. So
awesome.
Thanks.
We love
Thumbs
it.
up.
All right, that's awesome.
Sweet. Well,